Croeso I amser y cwestiynau mawr gyda fi, Aunty Lisa. Wel, siwmai Ysgol Bro Gwaun. Welcome to my Easter edition of my not-so-new video link on the big questions. Felly, beth yw cwestiwn mawr mis Ebrill? Well, our big question for this month is, should my past influence my future? A ddylai fy ngoffennol dynalwadur ar fy nyfodol? It is true that your current life is, to a large extent, the result of your past actions, choices, and experiences. The great news, however, is that your future is determined by how you act in the present moment. In other words, your past does not have to define you or your future. Here at Ysgol Bro Gwaun, we try to act on issues as they arrive, and therefore, by using restorative practice and the C system, we can deal with issues, and then pupils have a chance to turn over a new leaf and start again the following term. We understand that people make mistakes. Nobody's perfect, but the important thing is that we learn from our mistakes and don't repeat them. Otherwise, the past will control our future. Did you know Robert Downey Jr. didn't have it easy growing up? His father was an addict and gave him drugs when he was just 8 years old. Over the years, he was arrested many times for possession of marijuana, cocaine, and heroin. After seeing that he could not continue down the path that he was on, he decided to go to rehab. With some professional help and some faith that he could do better, he totally changed his life around. He was a much better person. He got off his self-destructive path and has rebuilt his career and his reputation. Today, he is one of the most respected actors in Hollywood. When Angelina Jolie was young, she suffered from severe depression. She also went through a period of self-harm. In order to self-medicate, she turned to drugs. When her self-destructive path began to take over her life, she decided that she needed to make a change. Today, she is famous for her acting roles, many of which have won her famous awards. Her most noble act is adopting her children, who were in desperate need. Today, she is a loving wife and mother who spends her days trying to make the world a better place. will tell you a short story about my friend when I was in school. It wasn't that long ago, thank you very much. Auntie Lisa was a good girl in school. I did all my work and homework and was very respectful to all my teachers. But unfortunately, my friend wasn't. My friend missed some of her lessons. She was rude to staff and was very unkind to other pupils. She said nasty comments about the way they looked and spoke. This was very nasty. But luckily, one day, another pupil stood up to her and spoke on behalf of the pupils and teachers and told her that her behaviour was disgusting and that she would be a very lonely person if she continued on this path. And do you know what? She changed. She could see that if her actions, her way of thinking and rudeness didn't change, then her past would influence her future. Guess what? She is now a nurse and helps many, many children and adults who need love, care and attention. Felly, neges wrth Auntie Lisa. So the message from Auntie Lisa is, your past will only influence your future if you let it. You can control your own actions. Live for the present and you will have a very bright and happy future. Diolch am wrando, and it's goodbye from me, Auntie Lisa. Ta ta tan talk.